This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 25th of July. I'm James Spann. Hot is the word today. Showers pretty hard to find, but by the end of the week, the weather changes a bit. Let's go in there and take a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning at the somewhat ridiculous hour of 5 a.m. That's the Tuscaloosa Skycam looking over toward the Hugh Thomas Bridge that connects downtown Tuscaloosa and downtown Northport. The sky there is clear. There's our Skycam on the campus of the University of Montevallo in Shelby County. And are you ready for some football? Hey, I think the college season kicks off in about 35 or 40 days. And that's the Troy University Stadium down in Pike County. Got the lights on there at 5 o'clock. Maybe they're going to do one of these early morning practices out there. Don't know. But the sky is clear and the weather is good. Around the nation, an upper ridge, which kind of expect to see around here in summer. It's here. But thank goodness the core of the heat is to the north. And notice the ring of fire effect. The big thunderstorm masses on top of the heat ridge. You got a MCS developing over Minnesota this morning. Looks like a cluster over parts of Virginia, North Carolina. And that's where the greatest threat of the active severe weather will be today, as you'll see. But, yeah, the heat was most intense north and west of the state. Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, they are baking. But hot enough, we saw mid-90s in most spots around here yesterday. There's a heat advisory for much of Alabama today, and that's mainly because of the high dew points, the high humidity values. Temperature's not that far out of kilter for this time of the year. This is the hottest time of the year based on climatology, the end of July, first part of August. We note that severe thunderstorm watch up north on top of the heat bubble for parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin around Duluth. That's where the severe weather threat will be today, way up north. We know we have low in 5% probabilities over parts of east and southeast Alabama today. And if we do see scattered storms this afternoon, that's where the best chance of those will be. Tomorrow, slight risk again north of here from near Fayetteville, Arkansas, up to almost Boston, Long Island. And on day 3, just low in 5% probabilities just north of here. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through the weekend, valid through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. This is suggesting the better rains down to the south, over 1 inch there, amounts around 1/2 inch over North Alabama, and no doubt the better coverage should be on Friday. And the tropics are very quiet. We've got that swirl in the North Atlantic that's not a tropical system. Like I talked about yesterday, I'm not a big fan of giving those things names, those hybrids. But the bottom line is that's not going to affect anybody, and things are awfully quiet out there. We'll check the GFS. This is the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars. Got the flat ridge down below that, just mostly sunny and hot. The GFS is showing 98. The NAM is at 97 today. Tomorrow, pretty similar, although the moisture should be deeper. The models back the heat off a few degrees. They've got us at 96, and there could be a storm in spots. But Friday, that's the day where you can see the heat ridge is being dented down by that trough developing north of us. And down below that, there's a surface boundary along Interstate 40, and that should mean a pretty decent coverage of showers and storms. No, we can't promise rain for everybody, but most communities stand a pretty good chance of getting wet a time or two. And again, the heat levels drop. The NAM is printing 92 for the high on Friday. Now, Saturday's going to be one of those interesting days. We've got drier air working in from the north. And where that boundary winds up remains to be seen, but it sure looks like the better chance of showers and storms will be over the southern half of the state on Saturday. Maybe US 80 south in this case. With North Alabama going dry, and Sunday should be dry for just about everybody. And the GFS is showing low 90s now for the weekend. Monday of next week, mostly sunny. It's got us up at 94, and there's Tuesday, probably mid-90s. The chance of rain would be small, but look at Wednesday of next week. Hey, that looks good. The heat is off to the west, a nice trough over the east, and that looks cloudy and kind of wet, with temperatures not getting out of the 80s, if this is right. We'll see. And again, that's a week from today. We'll check the end of the forecast, August 9th, and that's kind of the theme. The core of the heat is out west. A mean trough is over the east, and down below that, that would suggest scattered to numerous showers and storms, if that's right. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 3:30 or so today. And don't forget to watch us on ABC 3340 News on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.